Good morning. It is Saturday, February 20th. Silence. Silence is something that so many people seem to fear. It's something that people avoid because they're uncomfortable when silence takes place, especially if they're with another person. We're with somebody else and we kind of think that we've got to fill that gap with conversation and more conversation. And if the conversation stops and there's silence, we don't converse. We begin to just kind of throw in words. Have you ever noticed how sometimes people begin to babble when there's silence? The police often use that as a tactic when they're interrogating people. They'll be asking questions, and then shut up and sit there and just look. And the person oftentimes gets more and more nervous, and the next thing you know, they're spilling their guts. We don't like silence, but it is in silence that we often encounter our God. We need to learn to silence ourselves. We need to learn to sit quietly and give God the opportunity to speak to our hearts. Because when we are noisy, when we are chattering, when we are filling our environment with music or television or any other kind of things, it's harder for God to speak because we are too distracted. As we are in the Lent season, I'd invite you to consider the possibility of silence. Create some silent time each day to sit with the Lord. You might want to use a little scripture or spiritual reading to kind of prime that pump of silence. But don't even let the reading distract you. After reading for a while, close the book and sit and listen. Give God the chance to speak. You might be quite surprised at the outcome. God bless you this day and every day of your lives.